May I visible?
Yeah, yeah. Hi, Uma. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah. Uma, allow me 2 minutes. I just complete my formalities. Yeah. Hold on, Sachin. Hold on. Keep your ID proof along with your face. Yeah, hold on. Thanks, Sachin. You can take it. Yeah. Thanks,
You
Uma. You can
send
start
me
the
the
discussion.
My Horizon link.
No, Uma, reply is not working. I will send once it's working.
Okay, and this is one level only, right?
Yes, it's one level. All are one level only.
Okay.
Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah.
2 seconds. I'll back. 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm back. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, just give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Sachin, how are you today?
Yeah. Good. How are you? How are you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
so Sachin, good morning.
Yeah. Good
We'll
morning.
start the interview.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Good morning, Uma. Myself
Yeah.
Sachin. I born and brought up in Karnataka, and currently I'm staying in Pune and settled in Pune. Coming to my education background, I completed my BBM from Gulbarga University, Gulbarga University in management field, and I done all the education from Karnataka only. My 12th and 10th graduations. And coming to my family member, so we are three member in my family: my wife and my mother. We are staying together in Pune only, and we settle here only. And coming to my experiences, so I am having currently 6 plus 6 year 4 months of experience, whereas I work 4 year in TCS, and from past 2.4 2 year past from 2.4 years I am working in DXC technology as SAP FICO consultant. I have good knowledge in FI integrations, EBS, and GL, AP, AR, and SS accounting. CEO I can able to manageable, but not completely. COPA and that one. So in this experience, I have done 4 to 5 support projects and enhancement 2 to 3, and implementation I work but not completely. 2020 2019 I have worked in the implementation, that to over cutover activities. I was doing the migration part of this master upload part at the time. And yes, this is about me.
Okay. So you said you've done your masters in MBA. You've done.
No, not I have not done MBA.
Okay, you've done your BCom. Is it then? What did you
Yeah, yes, BBM.
BBM? Okay.
Yeah.
So your highest degree is BBM.
Yes.
Okay. And were you trained for your FICO? Did you take training anywhere before you joined IBM? No, TCS.
Yeah, I was getting trained in some this one local company. That was I was working 1 year. I worked there. After that, I get trained in SAP FICO. Then I joined TCS as a fresher.
Okay. Okay. And have you worked on ECC 6 or only S4 HANA?
Both I work ECC 6 and S4 HANA.
Okay. So what's your current project about?
Current project,
And what's your role there?
Yeah, yeah. Current project is supports and enhancement. We get the change request in the systems. I am handling currently two projects, current two support projects. One is enhancement, one is support and enhancement, and another one is support completely. Enhancement, I am handling the changing the requirement business if get any new requirement. So we are doing the changes in the production, not directly in production from golden to dev to quality, quality to production. We are doing the changes, and we I'm working in FS part. And in support project I am handling the basic tickets like payment issues and EBS issues and IDAX issues which are coming, and working in month end tickets, month end issues, and this one year end activities. uh,
Okay.
yeah. Yes.
And in this project, how many consultants do you have for FICO?
uh, for one project I am the one handle, and the other project we are three peoples are there. One project I'm
Okay.
one for support project I am the one hand person, and in this one in enhancement and support the three persons are there.
Okay. And this is which version of SAP?
uh, enhancement is ECC, and
Hmm.
the support project is S4 HANA.
Okay. And you handle all kinds of tickets except CO, you said, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And which was the last implementation project you worked on?
2019 I work this I don't know name last, that was S4 HANA. I was this one in the uh, that data transfer,
Data migration.
data migration. Yes.
So you didn't work in the actual configuration and blueprinting configuration.
No, 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 I did not work on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So any module of SAP where you have done the entire configuration, like for AP or AR or assets.
Yeah, AP I have done, AR I have done, GL I have done.
But as part of which project? Because in support you just get to fix some small pieces here and there, right?
No, no, I have the knowledge that one. AP, AR, GL, assets accounting, the end-to-end configurations.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in TCS, the projects you worked, those were also support.
Yes, one support, one support, and one was implementation. Cutover activities. From cutover activities, I was joined.
Okay. So can you tell me about any recent enhancements you worked on?
Recent enhancement, I work on the report that's we called Suplari report, for to helping to like AI uh, to get the report as soon as possible for the report for AP and GL, chart of account, and GL master. So basically what we have done, for the clearing of vendor invoices, while business have to go to into FBL 3N and execute, and they will check the which is the open item, which is the clear item. So they need the one report which where we can they can see the all clearing item against with the invoices. So we have worked with created the Z Suplari report, Z report, where we have given our function specs to the ABAP team, regarding the this in payment clearing documents. So we have given the details like company codes and the payments and document types, which document type should we reflect, and the how should reflect, and what will be the format of the output, and the invoice numbers, document type, and clearing document the type, and the payment terms, payment methods, all the function specs we have given to the ABAP team to develop.
We means did you write the functional specs or was somebody else?
No, 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 me and yeah myself only written. with the help of my one of colleagues, and we have only written the function specs.
Okay.
Yes.
And this is S4 HANA report, right? Or is it ECC report?
This is S4 HANA report.
So did you explore using Fiori report or was it done only in ABAP?
No, it's directly done in ABAP. It is S4 HANA as well as ECC, both support reports. Both we have done. It's S4 HANA completely, not Fury.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, what we have given that payment clearing document is there. So we have given the which document is the payment clearing document. That document type we have given. We have given the
What's
logic.
the purpose of the report and why can't a standard report be used for this?
Yes. This purpose of report is this: customer want to see the payment clearing documents, clearing document payments clearing against to the invoice. So actually what they will happen, they go to AC doc table and they will have to filter there all the details. While after executing the AC doc, they have to create the variant for the payment document and
Why would the user go to AC doc?
to check the report, to audit for their audit purpose, to check
But
the.
why can't we use in the normal vendor line item report? You can see the invoice and the clearing document, right?
Yes. No, normally we can't see. We can see on the this AC doc, or there is a one word table in the ACC.
Why? You can see in the vendor line item report in FBL 3N, you can see the invoice and the clearing document.
Yeah. We can see, but that report to
Then,
execute that report to execute, it will take a lot of time. First step, and it will have not have the complete details. Sometimes the clearing item will show, and against the clearing item, the payment invoice documents also show. Two, three. So that will be a bit confusion for the user. So that is the reason they have created the G supply report to get within a second the report for month, for year, to get quickly report and the details of the payment clearing document and the invoice documents, and the against the invoice document, what the payment terms are used and what the payment methods are used, the posting date, document date, that.
all
So
this is available in the line item report.
no,
And you can schedule the job in the report in background mode and you get it.
yes,
So, what is the
yes. See, if the line item report, you will execute only one vendor. One vendor you will execute, but in this report.
no? Why? You have a facility to execute for all the vendors.
Yes, we have the facilities, but it will not give the complete report as the the supply report. So the business required to get all the vendors report within one shot. They have given
So, it's
the.
possible with S4 HANA. Why is it not possible? It's possible. You have many line item reports, even Fiori reports are good. You get the report easily. Doesn't take that much time.
Yeah. Doesn't take that much time, but the business have the requirement to see the particular dates. For the date, they have given the date format, everything. They want to see the clearing document against the invoice document. Like clearing document is here, invoice document is here. Against to the pay clearing document, they see audited. That's why they requested for the supply report.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you worked in asset accounting also? You said asset accounting.
Yes. I work.
And in payments, have you worked in developing a payment interface or a bank reconciliation interface?
Yeah, bank reconciliation I work.
Okay. So, in the current company that you are working, what is the organization structure that they have for finance?
They have company code, chart of account, and profit center, cost center, controlling area, like this business area.
So, how many company codes are there?
The For one project, I have one company code. For other project, there is a multiple company codes.
Okay. We are multiple company codes within the same country, or which countries are
and
you supporting?
Malaysia country, Malaysia. So
Only for Malaysia.
yes,
Okay.
yes, Malaysia
Okay.
and Singapore, two countries I'm supporting.
Okay. In your previous projects, any other place where you have worked on multiple geographical regions within the project? The company was spread across different geographies.
Yeah, I work at Singapore. They have multiple clients with different from different sectors, from different countries. In Singapore project, I am working there.
Okay.
Yeah,
And before in TCS.
yeah. TCS, I work in Nike. They have multiple clients over all the world.
Okay.
Australia, Japan.
So, where there are multiple company codes across geographies, when would you suggest that they should use a common chart of accounts, and when would you suggest that should use different chart of accounts?
Mm, for company code, for one company code, they have to use. For multiple company code, they can use the common chart of account.
Yeah, so when would you suggest that they should not use a common chart of accounts? Any scenario where you would say you should use, or why should you use a common chart of accounts, and why should you not use, which scenario you would not use a common chart of accounts?
I don't know about that one.
Okay. Have you worked with where there were multiple gaps, like where the company had to report under multiple gaps, like they had a parent company, so they have to report under IFRS, and they also have to report under, say, Singapore gap. The same company reporting for two different gaps. Did you come across that situation?
You're asking about leading and non-leading ledgers.
Yeah,
The
have you come across how the any kind of scenario in all any of your projects?
uh, the leading and non-leading ledgers, there's a gap for America. For the another is for IFRS. That's for uh, different company code. So to get the report in the specific country, they will use non-leading ledgers to uh, to get the report in their currency.
Okay, so in such a situation, if there are four company codes, they are all spread across different regions, and only the parent company is based in US, and all these different countries. Say maybe there's one company in Singapore, one in Malaysia, and they have to report for US gap also, and also for their local gap. Then in this case, and all these companies are on the same instance of S/4HANA. Then in this case, how would you set up the leading and non-leading ledger? So what would be the leading ledger for the company in Malaysia, for the company in Singapore? What would the non-leading ledger be? And how would you set up the currencies?
If the company is set up in USA and other countries are also supporting like Malaysia, Singapore, Germany, so the leading currency will be the USD and the non-leading currency will be the this Malaysia.
No, no. So let's talk about the company which is located in Singapore. Okay, the company code is in Singapore. The
In
parent company code is in US. So this some company code in Singapore has operations in Singapore, but at the end of the year they have to report their accounts for US GAAP as well as Singapore GAAP. So for this company, how would you set up the leading ledger, and what would be the leading ledger and what would be the non-leading ledger, and what different currencies you'll have to use?
Yeah, leading ledger will be the Singapore currency SGC, leading, and non-leading ledger will be the USD. So we in the ledger settings we have to set up the leading and non-leading currencies. Leading will be the which will the parent currency, the Singapore currency, and if the client is from the USD or Germany, otherwise we have to set the non-leading currency as USD. That will be setting in the ledger only, ledger settings. There you have we can add the our leading and non-leading currencies.
So what do you mean by leading and non-leading currency? There's nothing like leading, non-leading,
Yeah,
right? What currency types do you have?
leading means the main currency, and non-leading means there is a part of currencies. Like leading is a Singapore is the leading currency, the main currency where the
There is nothing called leading currency, right, in SAP. So what different currency types do you have? And how would you define the currency types for the company code?
currency types. I don't know about the currency types.
Okay, so if I in the same box, if I have another, you told me about the Singapore. You said leading ledger would be Singapore, US gap, and non-leading. No, sorry, leading ledger would be Singapore gap, and non-leading ledger would be mapped to Singapore gap. Right? That's what you told me.
Yes, yes, yes.
Right? Leading is Singapore, non-leading is US.
Leading currency will be leading ledger. Leading ledger will be the
Huh,
Singapore, and non-leading.
Singapore, and non-leading would be US gap.
Yes, yes.
Right? Now, in the same instance of S4 HANA, I have a Malaysia company code. And also the US company code is also in the same instance or same server, SAP server. Okay, same client. In this case, for Malaysia, what would be the leading ledger and what would be the non-leading ledger?
I did not understand. Can you repeat?
In the same client, you have this other two company codes also, the US company code, the Malaysia company code, Singapore company code.
Yeah.
They're all in the same client. Okay, and the
In
same SAP client. Then in that case, what would be the leading ledger for Malaysia? And you told me about Singapore. What would be the leading
yeah,
ledger
yeah,
for Malaysia?
yeah. If the company is in Singapore, the main parent, they always the leading ledger will be the Singapore currency only. The non-leading ledger will be the change. It's if the Malaysia, it will be non-leading ledger. It's if Australia, that will be non-leading ledger. If the company is located, if the main reporting is located in the Singapore, so the leading ledger will be always Singapore currency only. The other countries will be the non-leading ledgers.
So we talked about US parent company and Singapore company and Malaysia company. So for Singapore, you said the leading ledger will be Singapore and non-leasing will be US.
Yes, yes.
So for Malaysia, what will it be then if the parent is US?
So it will be the leading ledger will be the USD and non-leading ledger will be the Malaysia currency MY.
Okay, and for Singapore, then why you have switched it?
No, no. If the main company is from the parent is from the Singapore, that then
No, it's from US, I'm telling you, right? The main company is US. The company code is in Singapore. The other company code is in Malaysia.
okay, okay,
The parent company is in US.
okay, okay. If the company code currency is USD, say this one like uh, so it will be this one only. What?
For example, the company code has there is say PepsiCo Singapore, right?
Yes.
PepsiCo Singapore is registered in Singapore. It's a company code in Singapore, but they have also a parent company, so they have an intercompany which is their parent, which is in US. Okay, but the company is PepsiCo Singapore only. At the end of the year, they have to report to Singapore also, and they have to also report for IFRS because it has to consolidate with the US entity. So in this case, how will they leading ledger and non-leading ledger? How will they use?
Which is the main company, which is the from the main report will happen, that will be the in non-leading ledger.
US.
Yeah, leading ledger USD, and which is the parent, that will be non-leading ledgers.
Parent will be non-leading ledgers.
Yes.
So in the same instant, now you have Singapore and Malaysia. So Malaysia will have leading ledger Malaysia, and Singapore will have leading ledger Singapore.
Don't know about that one. I am not getting your questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you have to set up you this asset accounting for two gaps, right? Do you know how it is set up? So same question where I am reporting for Singapore company. I want one reporting for USD and one reporting for Singapore, right? So how will I set up the asset accounting?
From accounting principle, we can select our currencies, gap and IFRS. In the accounting principles, we can select there the our
So just make an assumption. Tell me, leading ledger will be what, non-leading ledger will be what will be the accounting principle, and how will it map to asset accounting?
Mm, I don't know
It
what.
has connection to leading ledger. Asset accounting has a connection to leading ledger, non-leading ledger, or not?
Yes, yes, it's have the connection from the accounting principles where we set up the our depreciation area. There we have the accounting principle where we have to give our this gap, this our currencies, leading ledger and non-leading ledger. We have to set up there in the while doing the setting the depreciation area.
So tell me with an example, right? In accounting, how will you set it up? How will you set up the currency and the accounting principle? And in asset accounting, how it will get mapped?
I don't know about that one.
In payments, right? AP area,
Yeah.
you worked in payment configuration and bank reconciliation, you said?
Yes, yes, yes. I work in that.
Yeah. So bank reconciliation, can you explain the concept to me? What is bank reconciliation in SAP? How it you can say it's automatic?
Bank reconciliation is the comparison between the SAP and the customer and the with the bank where the payment was received or payment was done to the vendor. That will get confirmation directly to vendor or respected customer through EBS. So we will set up all the settings in the EBS like symbols, GL accounts and subledgers accounts, the bank account numbers will set up once the customer business will do the payments. Then after that payment the from based on the GL it will went to the EBS folder EBS, and from EBS the file will generate and it will send to custom bank, and the bank will confirm and the payment will receive, payment information will be received the customer and the vendor. The main purpose is to bank reconciliation is to reconcile the amount from SAP to bank whether they received or not received. So this is the main purpose, and the configurations are like account symbol, posting key, assign the posting key, posting rule, create the posting rule and define the posting rule which GL want to hit for debit and credit which GL want they want to hit subledger GL account, and bank accounts we have to add. And after that we have to generate the files also, that MT90 these files which will send to bank. So this is the main process.
So accounting entry, can you tell me what will be the entry at the time of payment and what will be the entry when you it gets reconciled? Any vendor or customer, anyone you can tell me.
Yeah, for vendor will be the outgoing bank clearing account to this one our vendor outgoing bank clearing account debitor to vendor account outgoing bank vendor account debitor to outgoing bank account creditor, and our this one customer will be the outgoing bank account debitor to customer bank account creditor. This will be the accounting entry.
Customer bank account.
Customer account, a incoming
And when the
incoming
hmm.
bank account debitor to customer bank account creditor. No, no,
And when the buyer hmm.
customer bank account debitor to incoming bank account creditor.
Customer bank to incoming bank. Okay.
Yeah.
And when the EBS comes, how does it? What is it? The accounting entry.
This is only uh, the payment
Okay. In automatic payments, right? What kind of different errors have you faced? Supposing when you, what kind of issues you get for F110 related to payment? What different errors you worked on?
okay, in a F11 error we work like sometimes they have missed the applying the currency for bank determination folder. where they have to set up a currency for particular payment method. So they missed that one. They once the business and run the F110, they got the error, the currency is not set up for the payment method HY etc something like that kind of error we received, that kind. And one more error I received, like mm, customers run the payment F1 one time. After running, they got the error that this many line items not possible to do the payment. They have then more than 150 line items, more than 100 line items they have. They got the error that we cannot able to run the F1 version since the line item is above bridge, and this kind of error. And sometime we got the error like payment method, pay company code does not exist the payment document, this kind of error.
Okay, so the first one where you said that the currency is not set up for the payment method, in this, how would you investigate and what would be your analysis? Like, what would you for what kind of questions you would ask the business, and what would you check from your end?
Yeah, yes, yes, I will tell you. We received the issue that currency is not set up for the particular payment method. So we check the log. After checking the log, we check the settings of the this FBZP settings, payment determination, bank determination. We went to banking. In the banking, pay, in FBZP there is a last option, bank determination. We checked there, and we double click, went under, we went inside bank determination. And if, in the bank determination, in the banking we checked, double clicked with the banking, and we check the currency, which currency they are having the issue. They having the currency issue with HYD. So we searched, the HYD currency was not there in the PRD system, production system. So we said to the business the currency is not getting, so that is the reason the you have the issue. So we went to our golden client, so we set up that
No,
current.
no. So, what is the solution? Would you set up the payment method for the currency, or would you tell them that the payment method is wrong? How do you decide?
Yeah. The solution was, we have given to solution to business that the current for the particular currency, the pay for the particular payment method, the currency is not defined in the payment determination. So to resolve this issue, we need to set up the currency for the particular payment method in bank determination. After that only the payment will.
Okay. So, what does bank determination do? What is the purpose of bank determination?
It will define the currencies, bank accounts, and the payment methods, where we will set up the payment methods, payment method, currencies, house key, this house key, accounting key, and how bank house and GL accounts. We will set up there in the bank determinations. So
But
base.
what is the purpose of that bank determination? What is it actually doing
Yeah,
when
yeah.
F110 runs? How does the program interpret that the or entries that you put there?
Yeah, this is a standard program they already set up by SAP to generate the payment methods, currencies, what currencies they are taking to do the payments, and GL accounts for bank, GL account, outgoing clearing GL account bank, and house bank and account ID we
No, no,
set.
but how would you use that bank determination? So, how would you advise the customer how to use this bank determination? So, if I have different currencies, I have different payment methods, what's the purpose of that bank determination? Can you give me any example how you would use it?
Bank determination is used to, if any specific currency they are doing the payment, that use for to define the currencies in the bank determination. They will define the payment methods and the house bank, this account ID, and
So, give me an example why you need to do that.
uh, without that it is not possible to F110. If they are not given any configuration, payment will not done. This is standard process. If house bank is not given, If the bank determination not given, the whichever document is posted in like USD or SGG or Germany, that will give the throw the error. This currency is not available in the uh,
So, in which scenario I need to use one payment method for all the currencies, and which kind of scenario would you have different payment methods for different currency?
can you repeat?
For which scenario would you have one payment method for all currencies, and which kind of scenario would you advise that you should use different payment method per currency?
Uh, you are asking in which scenario they want to use this payment method and which scenario they want to.
Which scenario you would suggest to the business that you need to use one single payment method for all the currency payments, and in which scenario you would say that no, you need to use multiple payment methods which are different by currency.
Okay, got your question. You're asking if the payment is coming from USD or a company code, there will be one payment method. If the one company
No, no, I'm
code,
asking you, how would you suggest how would you tell the business? You have to tell the business which payment method how they should configure the payment method, right? They're not going to tell you. You have to tell them you need three payment methods, one payment method, four payment methods. So how would you define it for them for in relation to currency?
I don't know about that much depth.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've not been involved in requirement gathering or solutioning.
No, I was not there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in Vendor Master, if I have multiple bank accounts, right? So if the vendor has multiple bank accounts and you want to pay that vendor different by like, if he's giving you some goods from his Delhi factory, you want to pay the Delhi bank account. If he's sending you goods from say Bangalore, you want to say pay the Bangalore bank account. He has multiple bank accounts, okay, and you're getting invoices, different invoices from him, and depending on the which invoice from where it's coming, you want to pay from that particular bank. So how will you handle this scenario in SAP?
Uh, Honestly, I don't know about this scenario.
Bank partner types, have you heard of?
No, I don't know about that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
For period and in finance, what are the different activities that you do for period and closing?
Yeah. Period and closing, we will monitor the jobs, and we will monitor the reports are there. Some reports, reconciliate reports, CO and FI, that should be trial balance reports, that should be tally, and we'll make.
No, I don't want to jobs. Everything is jobs. But what kind of activities? What are some of the activities that the business has to do as part of period end?
Yeah, they
You
want.
have a checklist, right, for period end closing, which the business follows.
Yes.
So, do you know some of the activities that they do?
Yeah. Normally, we will do the monitor the if some issues came by producing the books, posting any issues in the foreign currencies or this one. So we'll monitor that one. We monitor jobs, and we check the reports. There is a reports for trial balance reports, CO and FI. Both should be tally. If some mismatch is there, that will do, and settlements of the orders will monitor that one. Yeah.
Have you worked on taxation at any time?
Yes.
Indirect tax, direct tax.
No, I did not work on that.
Direct or indirect tax you've not worked on?
No.
GRIR clearing, you know how GRIR, what is the meaning of the GRIR account and how we can do the clearing for that account?
Yes, I know. GRIR, Migo and Miro.
So what is a GRIR account? What goes into the account? At which point it goes? And what's the significance for business?
Mm, GRI. Completely, I don't know about that one. We usually we follow the Migo, Myro. If any error comes, we will handle the errors.
So Migo posting what is the accounting entry, Myro posting what is the accounting entry, what happens in the GRIR account.
Yeah, inventory account. Miro will be like Myro will Migo will be inventory account debited to GRIR credited account, and in this one, my Myro will be the GRIR account debited to vendor account credited. This accounting entry will be hit in the GRIR. So usually it will come from the purchase order Migo, and it went to the payment through Myro.
Okay, and then GRIR account, if it's how do you clear that account? Are
Uh,
you supposed to clear the account or not?
yeah, we will support to clear the account.
So how are you supposed to clear? How is it getting cleared?
Uh,
Automatically it gets cleared?
no, no. If the vendor itself will clear from the F dash 44 or FB 53 or F110, of
Not
course,
vendor, GRIR clearing account.
GRI clearing. I don't know about that one.
Okay. What is the purpose or what is the benefit of the GRIR account to for the business?
Don't know. I don't know about that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you worked on validations or substitutions, setting up validation substitution?
I work very long time validation and substitution where if something needs to they need to if business is posting one transaction entry and they want to get the GL account by default, so that time they will do the validation from T code OBB 8. They will set up the validation rules to the GL should come automatically while they're doing that kind of transactions or that kind of payment transaction or anything. That GL or the payment method or the currency that should be populated automatically every time. So that is the reason the validation will be due.
So what does validation do? What does substitution do? What is the difference between the two?
Don't know. I will work very long time that one. I recently I did not use that one, validation and substitution.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you have to set up a particular scenario where the vendor you have to pay him like he tells you that if you pay me within 15 days you will get a discount of 10%. If you pay after 15 days you don't get any discount, and if you pay after 30 days then anyway you're not going to get a discount. So how would you set this up? What is the configuration or anything that we can use in the system so that the automatic payment program will be able to determine the discount?
Yeah, yeah. First of all, we have to create the discount GL account, and that discount GL account we have to assign in the T code. I don't know the T code name. And coming to the discount, we have to set up the payment terms where we can set up our payment terms for if the payment is giving 10 days, so we have to 5% discount. If the payment is giving 15 days, so 10% discount. If the payment is giving 20 days, 30% 15% discount. Like we have to set up in the payment terms, and that payment terms we have to assign in the vendor or customer while doing the customer invoice or vendor invoice or clearing. That time the payment terms will be automatically hit, and whatever discount will become that will hit through the GL account which we have created, the GL account for the discount. That separate accounting entry will be comes in the while doing the clearing or payment or invoice. That discount entry will be generated while clearing the payment or customers, that discount entry based on the payment terms, what payment terms are using,
And
how.
what do you do with the payment terms? Where do you attach it? Where do you use that?
Yeah, payment terms we will basically we will attach in the vendor master or customer master in the company code level, and in the in the to populate automatically while doing the particular company code transactions.
So for to populate automatically, you have to do some configuration for that.
Yes, yes. That we have to set up the in the this one vendor master payment company code level. We have to set up. We have to add the payment terms in the vendor master company code level. We have to
Yeah,
add.
you added it there. So when the invoice posts, will it automatically take or you have to do something else?
No, no, it will take automatically.
Okay. And the discount, right, will be calculated in how will the system know which is the date from which to calculate the discount?
Based on the base date, base value date, document date, in the payment terms, we will set up. There will be four date, posting date, document date, and entry date, baseline date. So we have to tick that in the payment terms, which from which date the it should be
So
calculated.
baseline date, posting date, document date, entry date, these are all one of these you have to pick, is it?
Yeah, yeah. From one of we have to tick in the payment terms. In the payment terms, there will be the option where we have to select the uh, from which date it should be calculated. When we select that date, it will be calculated from the that date, and it will give.
Entry date is when you enter the transaction. Posting date, document date is coming on your transaction. Baseline date, how will it come?
Baseline date only the posting date will be there. We have to select in the payment terms in the baseline date. That will be the calculation of the discount.
Okay, and what will be the accounting entry?
uh, Accounting entry will be like vendor credited and vendor account, uh, accounting entry will be the debit side from the vendor and credit side from the customer.
No, no. So what is the accounting entry for discount?
Discount like uh, don't know, but it will generate in the accounting entry. It will generate the discount. One entry will be generated in the clearing of customer or vendor.
Don't you think as an accounting, as a functional consultant, you need to know the finance processes that the business is doing? You should know the accounting entries. You should know the business process.
Yes, yes, I know about that one, but since I'm working from past 2 years, so I forget many things.
No, but this is also part of your job. Otherwise, how are you going to be a good consultant?
Yeah, 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 yes, yes.
Okay. Any enhancement where you involved end to end with the customer, you took the requirement, you did the specs on your own and got it done from the business, from the technical team.
Yeah, yeah. Z supplier was I was end to end, do till the testing and unit testing, and all the FS creation of FS, doing the testings and setting configurations, and discussing with the business and the discussing with the ABAP. I was there in the Z supplier reports.
In S4HANA, have you worked on like Fiori reports or do you know how the Fiori reports are made technically, how it's different from your ABAP reporting?
No, no, I would not work on as for Fury reports.
You know what is Fiori? Have you seen the applications?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It will be in Chrome or Edge. It will be generate Furies. But reporting perspective, I did not work on the Fury reports.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, I will give my feedback, Sachin.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for it.